Hey there, YouTubers. It's me again. We're supposed to be working on the Corvette, but I got a problem. It's up on a lift, right? You see that? It's up on the lift. And look. Lift's not lifting. Well, it's on the lock, so I can't bring it down if I can't get it to go up first. So unless I want to work on a ladder, it's not happening, right? It's going to be kind of hard to back it off the lift to take it for a ride, too. So, I got to fix the lift. And I couldn't find anything on YouTube about this particular type of lift. You find all sorts of stuff on hydraulics. So I kind of read between the lines on the hydraulic stuff. And I think that's always dangerous. Smell something burning? Yeah, that's me thinking. I think I might have a little of an idea what could be going on. What I think is going on. Now, in one video, this guy's video is pretty good. He took the whole pump apart. Couldn't find anything wrong with it. Put it all back together and it worked. So I'm like, so that says to me something's sticking, right? And the only thing I saw him take apart that was sticking was a check valve. Well, we don't know if it was sticking, but it's the only thing that could stick, right? So I'm thinking maybe that check valve, and it's fairly easy to get to, could be the problem. So we're going to start with the easy stuff. And worst comes to worst, we'll have to take the pump apart today and kind of do the same thing he did and hope to God that whatever he doesn't know what he fixed. It just started working. So we're going to do the same thing here. But I'm thinking, again, burnt, it's the check valve. Because that's really the only thing it could be, because it's running, right? So if the pump's running, this is not that old, so I doubt it's worn. I never heard anything snap, and that would be the splines that run the pump if those sheared or broke, but there's not really a lot of pressure on them. So I'm thinking, aside from a serious break like a shaft breaking or something, I'm thinking it's got to be a stuck check valve, because it's running just fine. Now, if the check valve, what the check valve does is it keeps, if things get too excessive, the pressure gets too high, trying to lift something too heavy, the check valve opens up and it lets the fluid just recirculate through the pump. It doesn't actually go through the pump or anywhere else. It just recirculates. Well, it goes through the pump, but it just recirculates through the system. Never actually makes it to the piston. So that's what it sounds like's happening, right? I'm guessing. I don't really know. So I'm going to take you all to the other side over here where the check valve is, and we're going to disassemble the check valve and hope to God, because I think it's got a little check ball in there and a spring and stuff that goes wow if you open it too fast. Hate working on stuff like that, because if it goes wow, I probably should clean the shop first. Let's put it that way. It's gonna be like in the abyss, never to find it again. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna do everything I can not to lose it. Maybe even wear my spectacles. So anyway, here we go. It's like, blind leading the blind here. But I'm gonna start with the check valve, because why start with the hard stuff, right? Let's start with the easy stuff, and if that works, woohoo! If it doesn't, well, then we dig deeper. I did try putting more fluid in it, but then it dawned on me, again, dawning, never know. Then it dawned on me that if I put, its lift is up, right? So if I put more fluid in it and then I bring it down, and it brings all that fluid back, it's probably going to overflow. So that was a bad idea. I started pumping and pumping and pumping, and then I went, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And I looked inside, and I can see that the tubes are in the fluid, so it's not lacking fluid. So anyway, let's just go ahead and pull that check valve out, and hopefully that's it. I'm going to do my best to stay, not let my elbows be blocking everything. I got this is charging the battery on this Corvette. I might want to get rid of this cord bothering my elbow, but here we go. Let's just get started here. I'm probably, yep, sure enough, I'm in your way. I'm trying not to be. I'm going to break this loose. There you go, you can see now. There we go, alright. This has, this has got a lock nut, a double lock nut. So I'm going to try, it's kind of scary, because I've got a bunch of crap around here. So I'm going to slowly take this out. It's just got, I think that's just a lock nut. Yeah, it is. That's just a lock nut. So, I guess because you adjust it. Let's keep taking this out, see where we're at. This is, doesn't seem to have, oh, okay. Uh-oh. Alright, I don't see nothing. From what I'm seeing, this is a hex head. So I'm going to have to get a hex and get that out of the way. I guess I could just take it off because it's got an adjustment on it, right? So I think what I'm going to do, just because I'm risky, see this is, I don't know what, no, that's just a solid, it's just a cover to keep dirt out of it, I guess. So anyway, we're going to just tighten that back up again. And then I'm going to take the whole thing off. Because again, we're still loining here. I don't know nothing. And I don't want to mess up the adjustment. So this will kind of hold the adjustment where it was. Keep it idiot-proof, possibly. And now I'm going to, now there's another one right here. Ah, great. I don't know what that one is. That's also got an adjustment. So there's two. Oh, and that one's loose. That one's not tight at all. There's another one just like this on the back side, but without the big nut. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up. That one's not playing very nice. There we go. All right, are you learning anything? Yeah, me either. I just don't know. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. But it doesn't work, so can I make it any worse? You know what I mean? Can I break it any further than it's already broken? So let's go ahead and get this in here. Crack it loose. Okay, there's tension on that bad boy. All right. Why do I gotta mess with crap? It's coming out now. Okay, it's coming loose. How tough is that spring is going to be the question. And am I going to take a bath? That's the other question. Nope, I don't think there's too much in it. Okay. Just in case. Well, I don't know. Looks good. What the heck was that? Well, according to the video, there was a check ball and a spring. I'm not seeing any of that. It's probably inside the check valve. So I am going to have to take this check valve apart. I'm going to get a flashlight and take a look inside of there. And we'll see what we can do with that. I'm going to take a little bit of a chance. I'm going to put my rag over here, over this, and I'm just going to bump it. See if anything comes out. It almost sounded like it was going to work for a second there. Let me see. It does. No, it didn't do anything. It sounded a little different at that moment. So I don't know. It's definitely not throwing fluid. Oh, it did bring a little bit up. I'm going to try to take a bath again. Ready? Okay, it did push fluid to the valve. Okay, so the pump's working. So it's probably going past this valve. So let's do this. I'm just going to, now that I've taken it out, I'm just going to test it again. I'm guessing this is probably our problem though, because it is pumping right now. take it apart, I think. So, I apologize for being all knees and elbows. I don't really see any. I could probably get the camera on the other side. Yeah, let me try that, because I know I'm like all elbows in your way here. So let me try to move it where I'm not going to be. I don't know if this is going to be more or less in your way, but I'm going to have to take this valve apart. So I'm going to have to get the Allen wrench. I wonder if it would have been better to take it out completely and mess with it off the machine. I don't know. What do you think? I can leave that crush nut on there probably. Just loosen it a tad. Get an Allen head that's going to loosen that. Okay, so there we go. Just leave that snug-a-did-did-did. I'm going to fetch an Allen wrench and take that off. Alright, here we go. Well, that doesn't seem too horrible, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a check ball in there. Sorry for blocking it, but I'm just turning a screw, so I can feel some tension on it. Alright. There's a spring. And there is a little piston-like substance in there. So you can see what's going on in there. There's the spring. I'm going to set that down very carefully. And it does look like that piston thingy may or may not be. I don't know if you can see inside there or not. Yeah, you might, but inside there, it's like a little piston. There's no ball. It's like a little piston. And I am going to try to reach in there and grab that. And I got it, but oh, scary, scary. Okay. So there's not a lot to that. It's just I don't know. So I am going to, doesn't look, it's not dirty. There doesn't seem to be nothing wrong with it. It's probably another one on this side. It's not really cooperating. I think, yeah. It's in there kind of cockeyed. I think it's going to be better to go ahead and put it on the spring like so. Alright, and then we'll put it in. The O-ring looks good. Nothing looks messed up. Let's put it that way. Now I'm guessing this thing needs to bottom out because it's got to push past that spring. So maybe it backed up. I'm going to put a little extra pressure on that spring so that it's got to build up pressure before it'll go past it. So we're just going to try it. I'm pretty sure I'm pushing in on its spring right now. So I think that's going to be good enough right there. It's about the same as this one now. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of sock tight. And then we'll put this lock one back on here. The other one was loose, so that may be the problem. But we're going to press the button and see what happens. You ready? Of course, you can't see anything, but... Hey! Woohoo! That was it. Success. So there you go. You don't have to disassemble the pump. You don't have to do nothing. And I'll move my camera so you can see now. Let's go ahead and plug my battery back in. There we go. Oh, okay. Jeepers, all these cords. All right, here it goes. Yay, that worked. I don't know what was wrong with it. Something was stuck or cockeyed or... Maybe that crush nut backed off and there wasn't enough pressure on the spring, so it was just blowing past it easy. I don't really know. All I know is I put too much fluid in it. I knew that was going to happen. Crap. All right. Let me go get the bucket and I'll just let that leak into the bucket is what I'm going to have to do. See? Good thing I stopped. I actually took the fill cap off so that I can just let this thing leak out. So here we go. Hopefully it's going to hit the bucket. Okay then. Almost like I knew what I was doing, but nope, not really. Because I actually started by adding fluid, then it dawned on me that this could happen. So anyway, I do have a tool that can suck a little bit of this out, and I'm going to do that real quick too. It worked! So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to run into the house, get on my computer, and I am going to subscribe to the guy's video that gave me the idea to do this. Now he took his all apart, so you won't have to do that. You'll be able to watch this video and learn how to fix it like that. But I am going to let him know what fixed his, because he doesn't know what fixed it. He just took it all apart, put it back together, and it worked. So I'm going to let him know that it was the check valve, and now you can just do the shortcut and go right to the check valve, and hopefully everything is working. Thank you for watching, and you please do the same for me. If you watch this video and it helps you to get your lift working, please by all means subscribe. Helps me out immensely. If I helped you, you help me. Works out great, right? Wouldn't hurt if you hit the like button, and of course tell your friends about it. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.